Wherever I've gone over recent weeks, people are asking me the same question. Just how arrogant and how corrupt is the Andrews government? I have to tell them that I'm not at all sure. Every time this government reaches what I regard as the peak of either, it goes out of its way to reach new heights. It shouldn't surprise anyone that a government which came to office by ripping off the taxpayer and blowing over $1 million in public money in arguably the most outrageous cover-up attempt in this state's history is at it again. We knew Daniel Andrews owed Bill Shorten big time after the Premier's ham-fisted attempts to bully volunteer firefighters cost Labor government at the last federal election, but little did anyone think the poor old Victorian taxpayer would be forced to foot the bill. There is general disgust across the state at the unprincipled, indeed corrupt decision of the government to run a multi-million-dollar campaign supporting the federal ALP in the lead-up to May 18, all paid for by the Victorian people. It's an act of a despotic government that has no respect for the taxpayers of Victoria. In fact, it is the act of a government that has no shame. Add to that the further unprecedented decision to postpone the state budget until after the federal election. What enormous contempt for the people who gave Daniel Andrews the high honour of being Premier of Victoria. As far as this government is concerned, Bill Shorten's electoral prospects are far more important than the welfare of Victorian families. Victorians deserve better.